The stoic dwarves of Ironforge spent countless generations mining treasures from deep within the earth. Hidden within their impregnable stronghold of Ironforge Mountain, they rarely ventured beyond the wintry peaks of Dulmora. Recently, however, the dwarves unearthed a series of ruins that held secrets to their ancient heritage. Driven to discover the truth about his people's fabled origins, the great king Magni Bronzebeard ordered that the dwarves shift their industry from mining to archaeology. As part of the Grand Alliance, the stalwart dwarven armies have been called away to battle the merciless horde in faraway lands. In these perilous times, the defense of the Mountain Kingdom falls to brave dwarves like you. The spirits of the ancient kings watch over you, and the very mountains are your strength. The future of your people is in your hands.
The dwarven brothers, Renfell and Idhradlor, out patrolling the dwarven territories looking for new threats and old. Coming across the trogs and a bit of the old wolves and some of the trolls as well, sent out by the king himself to search for what might be haunting the valleys around Ironforge. These two brothers, looking for adventure as they might be, travelled to Anvilmar and took upon themselves a series of quests, and from there they headed out forth into the wilds, into the caves and badlands beyond, fighting the trolls and the trogs, and the wee little ones that are plaguing the society of dwarves that live in the foothills. And from there they made their way through the caverns and out through Don Morog, until eventually they came to Ironforge, where a summons had gone out for a series of adventures, meeting with a party of other friends. And from there, they were going to be having a YouTube adventure and a Twitch stream adventure as well. Welcome everyone, I'm Tim Anderson, aka Renfell, and here we are with the announcement video for our official World of Warcraft Classic Wrath of the Lich King adventure series. Now, that might sound a little weird considering we don't yet have a release date for Wrath of the Lich King, and at the very least, it's not going to happen until September-ish, we can estimate, based on some leaks that have happened. But that's okay, and I'm going to explain why and who's doing it and what's going on and so on and so forth. So here's the most important part. First and foremost, starting June 2nd, every Thursday from around 7:30 p.m. Central Time, myself, my brother Idhradlor, the Nathan Napalm, the Nathan Napalm's wife Whintur, and Sparoh will be signing on to do a multi-stream event of World of Warcraft Classic. I will be streaming on my YouTube channel, Nathan will be streaming on his YouTube channel, and Sparoh will be streaming on her Twitch channel. Links to all of those channels are down below. Now, in between those dungeon sessions, in between those group streams, we will all be leveling up our characters individually and with friends, because we absolutely will be having a guild forming up around our Wrath of the Lich King adventures. If you would like to join us for some off-stream fun, you absolutely can. The links to our Discord are down below. There is a brand new World of Warcraft Classic section in our Discord channel, and here's how it's going to work. Things are going to be a little bit slow for the moment, and the reason for that being our primary game has always been Lord of the Rings Online. We're still playing that on Tuesday nights. The EverQuest TLP server Jelinek launches on May 25th, and our primary objective for the next few months with the gaming community outside of Lotro is to focus on TLP. But as we've seen this sort of happen over the last 7-8 years now with these progression servers, everything is cyclical in nature. Within 3 or 4 months, people will start to get a little burnt out and be looking for the next thing to do. We can anticipate that Wrath of the Lich King will be dropping around September, which would be around the time that we would be wrapping up the EverQuest TLP adventures on Jelinek. In addition, that's about the time that our characters, which we're starting from scratch right now, will be leveled up and ready to go into the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. All of that to say this. We are going to be playing World of Warcraft Classic. We will be streaming those sessions on Thursday nights starting June 2nd. But if you want to play outside of that, and if you're not going to join us in Lotro and you're not going to join for EverQuest, but you would rather play with people in World of Warcraft Classic, that's awesome. We're going to be spinning up the Raven Syndicate in World of Warcraft Classic as well. And we are currently playing in the Burning Crusade version on the Pagle server. Pagle, don't know how to pronounce that. Previously, I played on the Bloodsails Buccaneers servers when Classic first launched, but Nathan and Whintur and a bunch of other people have a community already established on Pagle, so we decided to go there so that we could get more people into the fold. And so that's where we are going to be heading. Now, there's no current schedule for any of the group activities that are going to be taking place in the World of Warcraft Classic Guild. Reason being, once again, the TLP server for EverQuest is our primary objective right now with our community outside of our existing Lord of the Rings Online sessions. That being said, outside of those streaming sessions, Nathan and Whintur will be leveling up as a duo and probably are happy to take other people along with them. Sparoh and her husband Bounty Code will be leveling up her character as a duo and will probably be looking for others to join them. And my brother and I are also going to be leveling up characters as a duo along with a couple of his friends, and there's always room for more. Now, everybody's schedules are a little different, so the best way to communicate and to coordinate for groups is going to be to join the Discord. Links are down below, and head over to the World of Warcraft Classic section that we have set up for this adventure, and you can coordinate groups and classes and everything else there. My brother and I, as an example, play really weird right now because our leveling sessions take place from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Central Time because we both get up early, and that's just when it makes sense for us to do that. And we do those 2-3 times a week right now. Once we start in June with the adventuring group, those streaming sessions are going to be focused on group content and dungeon content only. You're not going to see that group streaming anything that's like solo or doer content. But if you want to just hang out with my brother and I, make sure you check out the streaming section in Discord and like this channel, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notifications when I go live because we will be streaming all of our adventuring sessions. We've already done a couple of those already. We will be continuing those in the weeks ahead as we march towards June 2nd. So I've said all that to say this. Hopefully we'll see you in this new venture. This is not taking away from anything we're already doing. We're still continuing with the P99 groups on Friday nights. We're still continuing with Lotro on Tuesday nights, and we're still continuing with the EverQuest TLP server on Yellowknack starting May 25th, which is going to have us doing a lot of stuff. I'll be streaming with Kel on and other people on Monday nights, Wednesday nights, as well as Saturday and Sunday mornings. There's going to be lots of EverQuest, lots of Lotro, and lots of World of Warcraft Classic. So, if that sounds like fun, make sure to join up, follow along, and don't forget to follow Nathan's YouTube channel as well as Sparoh's Twitch channel so that you can stay tuned for when we are going to be multi-streaming this event. If this is your first time here, I'd love you if you subscribe to the channel. And do me a solid if you're a returning visitor. This is part of my journey towards becoming a full-time content creator here on YouTube. So join the Adventurers Guild. It's the membership section here on YouTube. It's a great way to support the channel. You can also throw a super thanks on older videos like this one, or if you're following along live streams, you can do super chats and stickers. You can also join the Patreon page, patreon.com/wandering hermits, for the World of the Weave and the Void, which is that map behind me. My brother, my wife, and I are working on that. Nathan Napalm is doing artwork for that, character art, and Bounty and Sparoh's daughter is actually doing some character art, some concept art as well for monsters and creatures. It's a 5th edition tabletop setting. The books are launching June 1st. There's a point-and-click adventure game like the old King's Quest games. Free demo available now on the Patreon. And you can pre-order all of those books and things of that nature. You can order the game and all that stuff. There's also a book series which is being written in a serialized format with chapters published twice a month. That happens all over on the Patreon page. So hopefully we'll see you in the next video in our Discord, over on Patreon, and in the Adventurers Guild here as a member. Click that join button below. See everybody in the next adventure. Stay tuned. Have fun out there. Stay safe and happy gaming.